I'm angry. I could use some stress relief. I have a lot I want to say, but I would like to say it like, you know, fully dressed and up. But um, I don't know. I'm angry. Um, I believe in being very open, and just this my experience today. I happened to, while on a break, look at my just out of boredom, something to do. I looked at my POF profile. And what I've been doing was like every day I would just kind of add like little blurbs, kind of like a running blog. And as I was reading through it, I was like, wow, that just seems crazy because it's like your blogs or your thoughts or what you write are a reflection or a result sometimes of whatever situations you're going through, and that's part of being human. It's like, so I saw my vlogs and you can saw the progress of one where I was kind of trying to sell my skills and that type of thing. Then I was looking for a mentor. Then I was getting mad because people were contacting me with BS, like, and I'm not into dating and stuff. And so I had one addressing that. Then, me being stressed out and just looking for conversation. And so it was long, so I kind of deleted everything. Well, I thought I did during lunch, but I went back and deleted it tonight. Um, and I realized, kind of though, even though they were all sincere and it was an accurate snapshot of, day by day, that someone else looking on from the outside in would be like, whoa. Because people don't normally, write their thoughts out like that. The reason that I do it is because I don't have friends or family, so where else am I gonna put it? I'm trying to put it out there in hopes that someone somewhere will relate. But the truth of the matter is that most people have friends and family, so they can't relate to that because they can't see putting all the information out like that, for one, and then two, it's like not targeted towards any audience or anything. It's just me expressing me, and at different times, usually when people have situations and things like that, they talk to their friends, pick up the phone and talk to their friends or family. I don't have friends or family to talk to, so I'm just jotting it down there. In the old days, I would keep a journal, but because of what happened with the system, it kind of changed me a little bit. Um, Job status. Let's talk about that. I should be on February now because it's changed, but I think it's not the job status that's still holding me back to January now. It's that just this whole financial status period. I wanna be out, but I can't be out until one, my living situation changes, and for that to change, my finances have to change, or either there's just got to be a situation where I'm just expelled, like thrown out or something like that. So, I mean, that's that. And then I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me, about my. I'm a very determined person. I'm a hardworking person. My thing about me is that in person, because I have no friends or family, this is just video. So video is just kind of one way. But in person, I'm very needy of approval and of attention and of just approval and attention. And not just that, but really, and to be cared about. But the truth of the matter is, in order to be approved of and to get attention, you have to be confident in yourself. And you have to shine. And to be cared about, the same thing, you have to have those qualities, you know. In person, I do not, you know. And one of the things that um, is kind of denote or exemplify whatever that kind of shows that is that if you look at like my fantasies, and normally they're not like put, they're directed towards, these are just like erotic, erotic literature, and kind of directed towards whoever is helping me cybernetically with that at the time. But a lot of my fantasies are about, being like this little lost person that, needs support and encouragement, because inside that's who I am, and I haven't found that yet. That's what I'm looking for. I just need, like a mentor, or I need a, that's what I need, a mentor or a strong authority figure, kind of what I said, but a loving authority figure, not like the Nazi or the big brother thing, but like, just a strong, caring authority figure, you know. But like I said, people have created, too many things in their lives for, little people like me. You just kind of get lost in the shuffle. I'm not even in the shuffle. I'm like a little crumb that's left on the side somewhere. So I kind of feel like the equivalent of The Invisible Man, and I haven't read the whole thing. I've been meaning to. But by Eliot, the Black Book, not the other one. So that's how I feel, and I'm feeling, I guess, pretty, alone and kind of out there. Um, some of the things, like things that I value, like I value hard work and determination. Like for me, you know, with this job hunt process, y'all saw how hard I worked towards it, and it's always like I'm always the last choice, like. But I did get, I did was able to knock on a door and get my foot in, and actually, it's for what I think is a decent position, by worldly standards. It's okay by worldly standards. It's okay, but those people there don't respect me. The people nowhere and nowhere seem to really respect me. So, um, and let me tell you what I do. This is a professional job. Every morning, well, and it's funny how I say every, but it's only been a few days. But I get up at this time, and this is the time I usually get up to go to the bathroom, anyways. But I need to make it out by 6 o'clock. I walk 5 miles. I put on like exercise clothes, like little workout clothes, and put my work clothes in a bag. I walk 5 miles to work. I go to work, dress professionally, and walk 5 miles back. And what I noticed is that, and I was doing this, I did this the day before I started too. But what I noticed is that for me, I want to impress. I want people to love me. And even in a work environment, and I'm going to tell you how this affected me today. Like, it kind of, I know that I need a job, but it kind of made me mad. Like, the woman was giving me information. I was taking notes. Somebody said, "Oh, watch her because she's taking notes." I mean, but you take notes. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're not gonna remember everything. You know what I'm saying? I believe when you tell me once, I take it, I make it my own, and I don't need you to tell me again. You know, but people have egos, and this, and this is a lot of people. Majority of people like that. People have egos, and they feel like if you're taking notes, you're not listening to them. Do you want me to it to look like I'm just sitting and listening to you, or do you want me to record the information that you're giving me so that I can go on and do what I got to do, and I can be 100%? So in professional jobs, that's the first thing I need to ask. Do you have a problem when people write down notes? Does that scare you? Does that make you feel like you're being watched or held accountable? So I don't know. But anyhow, then on top of that, um, I don't know. I just then I believe those they're good people. I don't believe the people necessarily. I think they were neutral about me at first, but I think that they they see my neediness, and I think that's a big turn off. You know, but I'm needy. What can I say? And I know there's something that professionally I should not show. Um, I really do wish that I had some good mentors. Um, I do have, and that's the sad thing. I do have people that are, you know, when you look at their backgrounds and who they are good mentors. But um, not really for me. They're not interested. It's I'm not gonna say not interested, but it's like they're pretty much done. And it's only just begun. They gave good information. They asked me to follow up, and then that was it. I feel taken advantage of by some of the employers. Like this one lady, like I said, she copied my social security card, had me do the app, and then I'm trying to learn patience too. But I asked her specifically, are we able to move on? If we're not able to move on, then why are you sending me all this stuff? Just so you just gathering all of my information for what purpose? If you're not gonna hire me, if you know what my status is on certain things, and that's not acceptable, why even send me the stuff? You gathering all of my information. I don't appreciate it. Okay. Then the same thing with this job here. Like I said, it's an excellent way for me to get my foot back into the professional world. Very good opportunity. But, I really felt, um, I really did not appreciate this. Let me tell you what I did not appreciate. Um, about my work, like I said, insecurity, being needy, that's not good. And then I was strong and forceful until she was telling me not to write, you know. And then it's just like she was telling me to send her emails. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm sending her emails, and to me, it's just too much. So, not too much as far as work, but too much in that what happens is that I think there were too many emails. You know what I'm saying? I don't like um, sending a bunch of emails. So, if I'm really interested in this job, then what this means to me is that tomorrow, today, when I go, that I'm going to be strictly professional. There will be no personal conversations unless they're initiated with me. Um, I will not be needy. I will keep, whatever notes to a minimal. And um, I will update in the morning once and before lunch, and then when I leave, then keep track of my time. And that's it. And the thing about they want to do my fingerprint scan and everything, my understanding is that I'm on a trial basis, for a few days. So, you know, when that's over with, then, since I'm still on a trial basis and I haven't been fingerprinted or whatever, not fingerprinted, but fingerprint scanned, whatever, that's a big deal to have your fingerprint scanned into a system. Let's wait until you decide you want to hire me and I decide that I want to accept. So that's where I am with that. They didn't do it yesterday. And if I'm on a 3-day trial basis, let the 3 days ride, and then we'll make a decision from there. Because I would hate, because the pre-employment paperwork and stuff, I filled it out yesterday, but they just never took it. And then on top of that, I was kind of met with like a cold shoulder a little bit. So I'm at the end, so I'm gonna finish this up in a minute.